There's no surprise that Kerry got those scores. You know that they have a fantastic forward division and played some excellent football. And you know, some pundits might have said that they Kerry were gone, but you know, we'd looked at the tapes and they were quite ruthless against all the teams that they played in the first half. So they really went at us, but you know, the Dublin team showed great composure and resolve to get back into the game. It's a trait that they've demonstrated not only against Kerry but in previous games. I think it's been one of the attributes of this team, is the Dublin team, is their mental resolve and mental strength and their willingness never to give up and to play football the way it should be played.
Pretty much straight after the game last year, we we talked about as a group, where we did well, and obviously the areas that we needed to improve, and we pretty much set about pretty quickly after that working on those, and we've worked relentlessly on them, right throughout the off-season and through the National League, and tried to progress it further and further during the Championship. So look, we're delighted to be back in an All-Ireland final. We're delighted with how the preparation is going and how our performances are. We played the All-Ireland champions. They weren't the team that they were, but at the same time they're a very, very difficult team to beat, and we went about that and set about that the right way. Tyrone are one of the hardest teams to beat in the country any time of the year. So we got a bit of a shock early on there, but we grounded out and eventually ran out comfortable winners. So those games, every game you win gives you a little bit of confidence. So we're happy with where we are.
We've 30 guys that are pushing really hard for places, and on any given day we could take 26. For me, the players who don't get to go on the bus and don't get to get into the dressing room in Croke Park, they probably are more important to me, because they certainly set the culture and the values within the group, and they push everything on. And the players who do take to the field to play, you mentioned 20 players there, they know that they not only do they have a duty of care to the Dublin jersey, but they have a duty of care to the players who don't get to play, and it's been one of their strengths, is that we don't really put much emphasis on the team that starts or the team that finishes. Just any time you're on the field to play with Dublin, you're expected to perform, and thankfully they are.
Everyone has chinks and weaknesses and strengths. Everyone. Dublin have a lot of things that I'm sure they're very, very happy with. But there's things that we'll certainly look at and feel that we can exploit.
There's a great energy amongst them. There has been from the off, and there's a great great belief and determination in the group, and I think that's manifested itself in the games that we've played.
If you play it safe, you're gone. We'll be looking to go out and play the game that we know and the game that we can, and we feel if we do that to the best of our ability, that we'll be very, very close.